Okay, so today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving you guys my top 5 tips for MLB The Show 22. How you can improve your gameplay, how you can get better at the game, both online, offline, however you want to do it. But this is the best 5 tips I can give you, and honestly, this might have to be the last video you have to ever watch on tips in MLB The Show 22. Okay, so the one thing that I want to preference this with is tip number 1 that I have, and the most important one, is to get used to and get experience playing on the competitive tools in the game. For example, like zone hitting, pinpoint pitching, and also button accuracy when you're fielding. Being able to use these things is a huge factor for your game because you'll be able to not have to rely so much on RNG in the game. Now, the game still has RNG. There's nothing you can do to avoid that. But being able to perfect these skills and master using these settings will help you in the long run, being a lot better and a lot more consistent at the game. So if you don't know how to change these settings real quickly here, the hitting interface is where you go and you would change it to zone hitting. All these preferences, I mean, find what you're comfortable with. That would be my biggest tip when it comes to hitting, fielding, everything. Go with the one that you're most comfortable with, but I would suggest going towards the more competitive the longer you play the game, because if you do not use the competitive settings, it just makes your game so much harder. It is difficult at times, but you will figure it out eventually with practice. And that brings me into my second tip for MLB The Show, which is going to be, in fact, practicing. Now, there's 2 ways that I recommend practicing in this game. One thing you can do, which I always like to do, is play friendly games with either your friends or anyone that you can who is willing to play a friendly game with you. In those games, you'll be able to practice all of the competitive style of gameplay. You can be able to do anything, and you don't have to worry about winning or losing. Another thing I would recommend is just going here to custom practices, and you can work on everything here. You can work on your fielding, you can work on your pitching, and you certainly can work on your hitting. Now, my third tip for you guys is to continue to be confident in yourself and continue to play the game. This game, it takes a lot out of you, and there are times where you will get extremely frustrated, and it's very important that you keep your emotions with you, because if not, you are going to struggle all day long, both hitting, pitching, fielding, and it's going to turn and snowball effect on you, and it's just going to be a long day on the game. My fourth tip to you guys would be, when you are practicing, when you're playing the game, whether it's online or offline, a big thing that I like to do is slightly increase the difficulty as you play. The better you get at the game, you start on veteran, rookie, wherever you're at, all-star, Hall of Fame, you practice there until you master that craft. I don't care if it takes you a week, months, even a whole game cycle, because I've been playing MLB The Show for over 5 years now online. And I tell you what, guys, it took me a long time to be very consistent and good at the game. So you got to work hard, stay motivated, and just progressively get better each and every step that you can. And my fifth and final tip, guys, and this is probably the most important one for me, is to just have fun. At the end of the day, we're all playing the same video game, and albeit it would be cool to be in the top 100 players in the world, but realistically, it's not going to happen unless you work really hard at it. I've tried. I've never been even close. I think the highest I got was like 250. So whether you're the worst player in the world or the best player in the world, as long as you are having fun and enjoying the game, it doesn't matter how you perform. It's nothing to get stressed out over. It's just a video game, guys. Continue to work and improve at the game to the best of your abilities and just have fun. I hope that there is something that you can take out of this video and take to your gameplay. Hopefully you guys improve. If you don't, I'm sorry that I couldn't really help you. The only thing I can tell you is just keep working, keep playing, keep doing you. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, I am live almost every single night on Twitch, so if you want to come by and say what's up to me, by all means, go ahead. We're always having fun. Sometimes I'm playing MLB The Show. Other times I'll play games like Call of Duty, other sport games. I'll play all sorts of stuff, Fall Guys. So if you enjoy that type of content, please consider stopping by. Let me know if there was anything in this video that helped you or that you haven't heard already, because I know a lot of this stuff is stuff that a lot of people already reiterate year in year. The settings, the practicing, everybody always reiterates that stuff. But I feel like the mental part of this game is also a big factor. A lot of people don't really think about it, and I can tell you from hands-on experience that when I am playing at my absolute best, I am locked in and I am not stressed whatsoever. When I am playing at my absolute worst, it's because I'm stressed out, I'm frustrated at the game, and it's just not very fun. One last little thing that I want to add at the end of this video is just pray to the RNG gods, because as we know, MLB The Show 22 is very broken right now, and so don't get discouraged because you're not playing that well or you're not getting things to go your way, because the game has its flaws, which I will talk about in a later video if you guys would like to see that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I am out. Peace.